Pardon?
Oh, sorry, I don't speak French that well. Sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry, that must have been very strange. I'm assuming he said, like, can I help you or something? It seems about right. Sorry, man. Ooh! Ooh. Oh. Well, the waters are quite green, but still pretty. Wow.
Just tell me how many zeros I need to add to the offer.
I'm sorry, sir, but we can't sell to you. UC citizens only.
Damn.
Ah, I think I understand. And the cost to put me down as a citizen would be what exactly?
Sir, bribery is a crime in the colonies.
Fine. Perhaps I'll just be having a chat with your superiors then. Good day.
Ma'am, is your arm okay?
We've got some lovely places available, if you've earned your citizenship, of course.
Right. Well, I guess that's stealing, huh? Okay. Well, I am an honest lady. I will not steal anything. Promise. Who are you?
This space is a memorial to those lost during the Colony War. Your consideration is requested.
Of course, of course. Oh, I love you. Okay. Huh. Is he following me? Hey!
From engaging in any criminal activity, I am programmed for combat.
Yeah, man, I'm just reading the names. Don't worry. I'm an honest woman. Okay, and around the edge it says, in memory of the brave service members of the United Colonies who gave their lives in the Colony War, these 30 represent the more than 30,000 who fought and died for freedom, honor, and order.
No loitering.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely not a loiterer. Oh, right. That makes sense. I guess it makes sense that I wouldn't be able to go into the embassy, wouldn't it? Okay. It's a beautiful building you have here, though. Very nice, sir. Oops, that's not the door. Okay. Okay. You have a nice day now. You have a nice day. Okay.
The Freestar Collective has no place in New Atlantis.
Oh. Does it
The
not?
FC is nothing but a bunch of warmongers and murderers.
Oh. What do you think should happen in the FC embassy?
Well, I want it torn down, of course. The fact that there's even an embassy for them here after what they did, it's infuriating. Tear it down. Tear it all down.
Well, diplomacy is needed to make sure another colony war won't happen again. We need that embassy.
Ha! Diplomacy? That doesn't mean anything to the FC. They'll break any law and treaty that they feel like. It doesn't matter to them.
What do you, yeah, sure, why not?
What's my problem with them? Really? I'm keeping the FC accountable for the terrible things they've done. The Colony War was an unforgivable tragedy. Countless lives could have been spared, but the Freestar Collective was out for blood. The Freestar Collective took my father away from me.
Oh no. Oh man, you know what was taken from me? A fucking sneeze. I hate when that happens. You know when you're gonna sneeze and then for some reason your body decides, no, you don't get that anymore. Oh, it's the fucking worst. Anyway, I'm really sorry to hear that, but what happened was terrible, but we all have to try and move on from it.
But that's not what I want. I don't want us to move on. I want people to wake up and
See,
realize what the FC did to us, and I want them to be angry. I want justice and closure for everyone in the UC.
I mean, that's nice,
Bye.
but well, whatever. I don't really have anything else to say to that. Just that's not really the good way to live life. I don't want to move on. I just, girl, go to therapy.
When someone insults you, you want to just beat the shit out of them sometimes. But you don't.
Well, not quite what I was thinking, but that's actually a great example, Marcus. The man
Is
in
it?
the story was cruel. Do you know why he was cruel? You must feel what he feels, understand his pain, accept it, and deliver it not back upon him.
Empathy. You mean empathy? But you say it like it's easy. Like anyone can just love a terrible person who has been terrible to them.
Yeah, why even bother? I mean, isn't the cycle of humanity peace and war back and forth, like forever? Seems kind of pointless to try so hard for something that won't last. Nothing ever really changes.
Well, it's not easy, no, but necessary. Because you see, everything has changed. God has given us the intelligence, the ingenuity to reach.
Later, guys. Okay, I was understood for a second at least. Sanctum Universum. That sounds interesting. Hello.
I'd heard of the Sanctum growing up, but never thought much of it. Then one day, it happened for me.
What
The
happened?
first time I came to New Atlantis, I met Thomas.
Okay.
Thought it was absolutely crazy. Oh, how that's changed.
You're gonna say that right in front of him?
That first jump, it changes you, unlocks something within you. Have you felt it?
Okay.
Is there anything I can
Oh,
help
it's
with?
you. You were just
I may not
outside.
always have the perfect
Ah.
advice for people, but I try to just be here for them. I think that's what they really need more than anything else. Were you seeking worldly wisdom or just a friendly ear?
I just want to know what's going on here. I'm not seeking anything.
Are you sure about that? I think we're all looking for something.
Well, yeah, I'm not
even
seeking
if
anything
we're
from
not aware
you.
of it. I could be wrong, of course. Wouldn't be the first time, but if you find you're desiring something more, perhaps the church can be of service. You might get something of our writing to read. See what you think. I'd recommend starting with Among the Grab Jumps. I'm sure there's a copy lying about somewhere. And if you'd like, we could have a little chat afterwards. I'll certainly be here for it, or any other reason you might need me.
I don't think I've had the pleasure.
That's all right. I'm sure it just escaped your memory. So many things do over time. There must be a copy around here somewhere. If you do happen to peruse it, I would enjoy hearing your thoughts on the idea.
I'll give it a look. I am interested.
Wonderful. I really would be happy to discuss it with you sometime.
Sure. Sure. Okay, let's see if I can find a copy then. Oh, look at this fucking meditation circle. Is this it? Could have just said it's over here. Alright, there's only 3 pages? Okay, well, I guess I'm reading this now. Skip ahead if you don't want to listen to me reading, but I have a feeling, as is with like a lot of Elder Scrolls and like Fallout, there's gonna be a lot of reading of notes, and I like reading lore and stuff, so I also like exploring, as you can tell, so if you're not into that, then, you know, you probably don't want to watch this. But anyway, among the grave jumps, God seeks you. Is God real? The more proper question would be, is reality divine? Existence itself is a mystery which yearns to be uncovered. What is goodness but a comparison to the good? What is existence but a participation in being? Any common attribute invites comparison to some more pure form of it, And as we work our way up to the tree of attributes, from apples to red to color to waveforms to energy to space-time to existence, we find fewer and fewer branches to explore. All of reality eventually converges into a single point. Some call it Omega, others Telos, some call it God, but its true nature is best understood in another way. For where the diversity of the universe inspires awe and wonder, it exists only in contrast to a simplicity so pure that it may only be understood as primordial and even divine. To say that it exists is effectively redundant, as it is, in fact, existence itself. Our being derives from being. Our essence is what was imagined by its mind. What we consider imagining and what we consider mind are in fact so far beyond our understanding that even these metaphors are like the tiny white caps on a massive surging sea. Most urgently, this being, which gave rise to reality itself, seeks to understand its consequence, by which I mean you and me. Our senses are limited and only able to perceive 3 dimensions as we are helplessly flung along the 4th in a single direction, but our finest minds tell us that the universe has at least 12 dimensions, and who knows what further knowledge may be revealed in time. From our meager capacity, the universe is not simply unexplored, but fully unknowable in any comprehensive sense. And so we rely on revelation. We submit ourselves to direct communion with the one source of truth, for truth is another of its attributes. Even as all the separate aspects revolve into simplicity, to know the truth, we must know the truth, and that truth wishes to know us as well. Our physical embodiments are limited to movement in 3 dimensions, just as fabric is bound to and defined by its wrap and weft. But we have a power that rises us above the unminded matter that merely exists without will. We can bend the fabric of space-time, rending warp from weft, peering through the veil that we may otherwise mistake for all that there is. When we do so, by jumping from point to point, we are not merely moving in space, but becoming voyagers into a new level of understanding. Those moments between grav jumps are not simply nothingness, but glimpses into understanding of the mystery that underlies all reality. To know that truth is to become closer to the divine ourselves. This is the purpose of our lives. The purpose of the Sanctum Universum is to guide you in these experiences, so each opportunity to know is not squandered. Seek out Aquilius, let him open your heart to the understanding that is no different from your mind, and join us as we seek further communion and increase our sharing in the nature of the divine. Right. Okay, sure.
He's giving me a lot to think about. Oh, hi there. I'm Marcus Lestari. Are you interested in the Sanctum Universum?
Not really. I don't want whatever you're selling, pal.
Don't worry. I'm not trying to sell you anything. It's just that this is an exciting time for our church. We're growing every day, and if you're interested, we'd love to talk with you. Actually,
Sorry.
We've had a few visitors come by recently, but they have yet to come visit us again. This strikes me as a good opportunity.
Does it?
I'm wondering, would you like to go check in with those visitors and welcome them back to our church? Maybe
no.
all they need is just another invitation. And don't worry, I'll pay for your effort, of course.
I'm good, but thanks.
Well, that's why. We want to keep growing our community, but sometimes people can be suspicious of others who are already heavily involved in the church. A new face
It's not
like
a good
yourself
thing. That's
might
not
make the prior visitors more comfortable with returning. And you all may learn something along the way. Either something about the church or about yourselves.
No. I mean, you're very handsome, but I'm good.
Of course. And if you change your mind, come speak with me.
I will not change my mind. Okay, I was already like fucking halfway across the damn place. Anyway, so I don't know why you even bothered.
I like people watching. Mostly watching them be miserable.
Okay. Well, that's fine. I don't really know how to respond to that.
Nobody does.
Okay, well, anything I can do for you?
Yeah. Find a gal bank teller and deposit all your creds into my bank account. It'll be paid, of course. Eventually.
Okay. What are you doing here?
Trying to get a job at Gal Bank. It's the big building with the word Gal Bank on it.
I think we're inside it. Well, yeah, it's the building we're in right now.
Good point. Anyway, yeah, I'd like to be a banker. It'll be fun.
Why do you want to work at Gal Bank?
Because magic isn't real, which means I can't be a necromancer. I figured being a soul-sucking banker was the next best thing.
I love her. Can you tell me more about yourself?
Why?
Because I like you. Because I hate myself. It's just what people do. You should try it sometime.
It's so much more fun to be lonely and miserable. But fine. I like to paint. I like to crochet.
Me
Pretty much
too.
hate everything else.
Oh.
You're starting to grow on me, though. Like a fungus.
Yes.
I like mushrooms. Guess that's the third thing.
We have so much in common. No, I want to be your friend. No. Maria, please. Oh my god, I am in love with you. Holy shit. Oh my god, please. That's so funny. Okay.
A bank makes personal finance easy. Money, as long as you have some, should never be something to worry about handling.
Right.
With Gal Bank, your money is always safe. Always.
Okay. Is that all you have to say?
Well, listen, I have a lot on my plate right now, and you don't look like a new hire stumbling through their first day. Who exactly are you?
I'm a member of, well, I'm just a starship captain seeing what new Atlantis has to offer.
Really? Huh. You have your own ship? Oh, this is perfect. Kismet, really. I have a business proposition for you that could help us both out. Very lucrative.
Is it legal?
You're a law and order type? Well, this is perfect. This job is literally serving justice. Gal Bank is the aggrieved party, and if you help me, you help all of us.
Okay, sure.
Good. Great. Well, confession time. I might just be a little desperate. See, the world of
Yeah, I
credit
noticed.
analysis, dealing with deadbeats and reprobates is, well, it's a tough field. What I need is a ringer, someone that can collect some of our top delinquent offenders. What I need is you. You work with me, and the fee you get will be huge.
Tell me, what's so difficult with debt collection?
If you haven't noticed, and I'm guessing you have, the settled systems is big.
Fair.
Like really big. Someone gets seriously underwater, they skip the system. And it's a real pain to track them down. Sad truth is, we can't track everyone down, so credit analysis always has a black eye when reporting to the higher-ups.
Okay, so tell me about the mark then.
Yes! So, we got a Galaxy-class conman took out a loan to franchise a restaurant. Turns out, surprise, it was a scam. And Dieter Maliki jumps system. Now, he's holed up in a literal shack in the middle of nowhere. Can you believe it?
Yeah, he's on the run, of
job
course
is
I can
simple.
believe it.
Get Dieter to pay. And we don't want him dead, we don't want him hurt. Just close his account like an honest citizen.
Okay, I can do that. Probably. Is he dangerous?
Well, I mean, yes. we're not the only ones looking for him. And you don't dome up on a dust ball unless you're serious about dodging your civic responsibilities.
Okay, so you expect me to not kill him then? He's obviously gonna attack me. How do I get him to pay?
You may need to lean on him, scare him. Nothing illegal, just talk to him. And don't listen to any sob stories he tells you. Any job I give you, I guarantee there's not some poor sick aunt that needs credits for surgery. These are scofflaws, scum, flagrantly violating the terms of their gal bank agreements.
Okay, sure.
I'll send over all the details. You find Dieter and bring his account current.
No problem, Landry.
Note, but you know, not everyone's a straight arrow. You cut a deal with Dieter. Honestly, I have no way of knowing. But don't expect any more jobs from me. Best of luck. I believe in you.
Thanks. Yeah, clearly he's desperate if he's just asking some random person who just like walked in to help. That seems like the sign of a desperate man, but I can do it, I think.
Being in the UC always makes my skin crawl.
Why?
Mind your own business.
Hi.
Just shopping.
Not looking for
Okay. That's good for you, I guess.
Hello there.
New Atlantis sure is shiny.
It's very shiny.
Everything else tastes a little funny going down.
Oh yeah?
Oh. Oh, that woman wasn't tall. She was just glitched up in the air. Okay, sure.
No time to chat.
Oh, really? You seem like you have a lot of time. You're just kind of standing? Okay, no, that's fine. Man, there's so many people. You know what? I really appreciate that. Because, you know, in, like, other games, like, my main expertise is in Elder Scrolls, but in other Bethesda games, in, like, cities and stuff, it doesn't really feel like a city. It just kind of feels weird, to be honest. But, like, with this, there's, like, just people walking around doing their thing, hanging out, walking with briefcases and going from place to place, and it's like, oh, this feels like an actual populated city. I really like that, actually. No!
Atlantis is my favorite place in the galaxy.
Okay. Your look is so cool, Miss Resident.
I wonder what she looks like for real. Does she even know?
What are you talking about? Okay, what's this place?
Be the best you possible. Hi, welcome to Enhance. Thanks so much for stopping in today.
This is a clothing
I'm sure
shop?
my staff and I can accommodate your every need. If you're
Look at that
here to try
hair.
something new or on a whim,
Looks so real.
or to replicate a look you've seen and loved elsewhere, or just want to love your reflection in the mirror a little bit more, we've got you covered.
Uh-huh.
All our services and records are private and confidential, so no need to worry.
What kind of reasons bring people in here?
Well, I'm not at liberty to disclose any of our patients' personal motivations or services. You understand, of course.
I'm not asking for specific names.
Gosh, it could be anything, really. Something simple or a total reconstruction. Why you're here doesn't really matter to me. It's just important that you're satisfied when you leave.
Is this how you, like, change your character look and stuff? That'd be cool. Is all this safe?
Oh, yes, of course, sure. Enhance's proprietary register technology is absolutely the best in the settled systems. There is a reason we've been the #1 most trusted brand for reconstructive and plastic surgery for 2 decades running.
Well, I'm good for now. I like my girl, but that's good to know that this is here in the meantime. Oh, wow. Okay.
Every time I've come here, there's a line for coffee.
If you want a coffee, see the barista.
Every time?
Enjoy Terra Brew.
You can tell they put a lot of care into their franchises.
Hi.
I'm a morning person.
Oh, it's you again.
Just a regular ball of sunshine.
Oh, God, I love you so
Atlantis
much.
is a really safe city, which is cool if you like that sort of thing. To each their own.
Oh, God. Marry me, please.
You look like... Hello there, dear friend.
Hi, what do you do?
Me? Why, to be frank, I don't do much. Not anymore, at least. And that suits me just fine. Yes. I now live to collect artifacts from Earth. You see, every artifact tells a story. Even spoons and forks, which most take for granted. People laugh at me when they see I collect old Earth spoons. But think about it, friend. Spoons change the course of history. Can you imagine life without them?
I guess not. What brings you to New Atlantis?
Ah, the usual things, I suppose. Fame, fortune, power. I'm only joking, of course. I've actually been fortunate to call New Atlantis home for many years. For a collector like myself, I do believe there's no better place in all the settled systems. I've been charmed.
It's pretty great here.
Acquaintance of many fellow old Earth enthusiasts here in New Atlantis, and that is why I continue to stay.
Okay, nice to meet you. Wait, what's your name? Hey, I'm trying to say nice to meet you. George St. George. Okay, nice to meet you. Weightlift, what? Oh, okay, I've sprinted a bunch, I guess.
Busy right now.
Hey there.
Excuse me.
No, excuse me. God, I'm so lost. I mean, I think I know how to get back around. I kind of went around the edge. But I just have no idea where I'm at right now. This place is fucking huge. Why did they make it so goddamn big?
Welcome to Whetstone.
Thank you.
Hope New Atlantis has been treating you well.
It's so far so good. Hi, can I talk to you?
If you're looking for the best cut of meat in the settled systems,
Oh.
look no further.
I don't
I'm sure we'll
do
see
that.
You then.
But thank you. Oh, that's an interesting... Oh, you're really isolated when you eat here, huh? Okay, and they only have 3 tables. That's efficient. Oui? Many Frenchmen here. Oh, I can actually go into this one. Hi, where am I? Argos. Sounds familiar.
You look familiar. Where do I know you from?
Do I look familiar? Oh, that's where I worked. I worked with Lynn on the Vectera job.
Yes. Lynn mentioned hiring some brand new miner before she left for that job.
Yeah, that's right.
I must have seen your picture in the contractor database. I take it this means the job's done then. Good to know. So, what can I help you with?
I wanted to let you know that the Crimson Fleet attacked us on Vectera.
Oh, wow. That's terrible. Those pirates sure are getting bolder these days. Is everyone okay?
I think everyone's fine. There's mess blood everywhere. Never seen such carnage. I'm fine. There were some injuries, including the client, Barrett.
Oh dear. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad to hear you made it out of there.
Thank
I
you.
sincerely hope Barrett is recovering well.
I'm sure he's fine.
We'll be sure to send him a token of our sympathy, as well as a generous discount off of our services. Thank you for letting us know.
Sure. What's Lynn's role at Argos?
Well, after I book a job, Lynn meets with the clients to nail down the details. She negotiates the terms of the contract and even supervises some of our more important work sites. That woman never stops impressing me.
What's Argos known for?
As a former contractor, I'm surprised you don't know.
Well, I'm just asking
we
for...
take on jobs that others won't.
For game's sake.
Whether they're far away, extra tough, or just plain dangerous. And we always get the job done on schedule at a lower cost than our competitors.
Sure, what do you do here?
I book and process our jobs, manage the schedule on a broad scale, and interface with new clients. We're a small company, so a lot of us administrative types wear a lot of hats, as they say.
What's next for Argos?
We just picked up several more contracts. Risky stuff, if I'm being truthful, but we position ourselves to take advantage of jobs like that. Think asteroid mining and other tough jobs. The next few years are going to be interesting for Argos. Goodbye now.
Goodbye, Aura.
You can't go in. You just can't.
But David's my friend. He writes me.
I hate to break it to you, but his PA is the one who signs all those cards and headshots. Mr. Barron's a very busy and important man.
But I came all this way.
Listen, I might be able to hook you up with some merch. Maybe get you a ticket to a speaking gig he's got. That's all I can do.
You are the best! I will
Tell me
meet
you're
David.
not here to see
It's
Mr.
going
Barron.
to happen. David's amazing.
You're creepy.
And I hear he's single.
You're creepy, but your jacket is cool.
David Barron is the most famous journalist in the settled systems.
Oh, he's a journalist? Why is she so obsessed with a journalist?
You have a story for me or not? Welcome
Nadia.
to SSNN, where the news never sleeps. If you're part of the David Barron fan club, try not to inflate his ego too much. He's liable to burst.
Nice to meet you too.
Sorry. Long day. Longer night. How about a do-over? Let's take a look at you. You're not from around here. My guess is you work, really work, for a living. I bet you have a story or two. I have a feeling about such things.
Yeah. Yeah, my life has gotten very weird and interesting lately.
Sounds like an old pickup line. But it really has, hasn't it? I'm interested only in primary sources. So things you've seen and or done that are newsworthy. No hearsay. So, what do you got for me?
Let's see. Yeah, the Crimson Fleet attacked an Argos mining facility on Vectera.
Looks like some Crimson Fleet brainiac figured out it's easier to hit stationary targets than dogfighting in the field. And you are an eyewitness with the courtesy to find us instead of being chased down. Refreshing. So what were the pirates doing there? It's not their usual MO.
Should I tell them? I don't know if I... Would it be a good idea to, like, disclose why exactly? Maybe I shouldn't mention Constellation.
Rare minerals, you say? That would be worth the price of admission. So what's your role in all this? Part of a tour group?
No, I was one of the miners.
Huh. I didn't realize Argos extractors hired such capable crew. So we've covered the basics. How about any harrowing tales of daring do? How'd a bunch of miners triumph?
Well, that's a great question. I killed the whole lot of them single-handedly. That is true, actually. I don't think anyone else did anything. I wish they had, because I sure didn't do that great, but I'm pretty sure I did kill them all. Mining crew banded together and fought them off with mining lasers.
Huh. Sounds like a good outfit. The heroic miner is a good angle. This is a good local story. Plucky miners band together and punch above their weight. If you ever get more stories like this, drop by.
I sure will.
Take this to cover any incidentals, or other creative ways to pad out an expense report.
Whoa, 500? Thanks, Nadia. Can I talk to you anymore?
Sluice is back. Here to report anything else?
No, I just want to talk. What stories are you working on right now?
I'm working on an investigative piece about some of the businesses in the well right now. Trying to get a handle on how things are in that part of the city. I'm not sure the story will get off the ground, though. I asked the higher-ups if I could go down there for some interviews, but They said it's too dangerous. They'd probably be all for it if David asked.
I'd be willing to do the interviews for you.
Would you really? I'd owe you big time if you did. You've been a huge help on my other stories. I'm sure you'd do great.
Thanks. Consider it done.
Great. I had 3 interviewees in mind. Teresa Mason, the owner of Kay's House, Henrik Zoran at Apex Electronics, and Nurse O'Shea from the Med Bay. You don't need to ask too many tough questions. I just want to read on how their businesses are doing, and how things are in the well. I really can't thank you enough.
You're welcome, Nadia. Okay, what else?
If you have a new story for me, I'm very happy to pay your fee.
How is it working for SSNN?
We're short-staffed, overworked, and trying to report on a million things at once.
Alright,
Not to
great.
mention there's a constant battle with the powers that be to maintain our journalistic principles. So, things are just swell.
Awesome. Great. What's David Barron really like?
Dear Lord, everyone wants to know about Baron.
No, I'm just, well, you know.
He's a smart guy.
I don't really care that much.
He's reporting. He's way too damn cozy with the UC, and that's a problem for us staying impartial. My biggest beef with him is he's credited with everything he reports, and he doesn't lift a finger to correct that impression.
Okay. Well,
I have a feeling
bye.
we'll see each other again.
I also have that feeling. Goodbye, Nadia. For now. Interesting. Okay, that's pretty
We're
cool.
close to the action here in
Oh, hey, it's you.
prime position to report on the big stories that affect the United Colonies.
Wow, so the security guard stopped her at the door, but didn't stop me? I mean, hey, I'm okay with that, I guess. Alright, yeah, I've been meaning to do this, like, for a while, okay? You receive 1 skill point to spend every time you level up, yeah. Each skill also unlocks a challenge. Complete the challenge, and then spend a skill point to rank up the skill. Okay. The top row represents basic skills. The rows below are locked until you spent a minimum number of skill. Okay, sure. Right. Alright, so we've got physical, social, combat, science, and tech. Alright. So I've got 3 skill points. We'll probably definitely want to do a combat. And we have stuff for science already when we opened up the game. So let's do... Yeah, okay, so let's do... Persuasion? Yeah. And then we'll do pistol? Yes. And then we'll do this one, security. Yes. Okay. Very good. Okay, so let's talk to this guy now. Oh. Okay. Well, fair enough. But I'm glad we finally got that out of the way. Alright, here's the monorail. Commercial district. Here. Alright. So did I explore all of this district then? Seems like I sure did a lot. Oops. Sorry, I keep forgetting that. I'm so used to, like, when you run in other Bethesda games, it just stops once you run out of stamina, but the system is a little bit different here. But yeah, looks like I did everything. I went there, then I went over there. I didn't go in here though. Ooh, what's this? Ooh. Oh, that's stealing. We don't want to do that. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, we went all the way around. Yeah, I think I've seen everything. We started there. And then we ended up there. Okay, that's good.
Good day, ma'am.
What the hell were you guys doing? Hey, you kind of look like me.
At the moment.
Just a private conversation. Nothing worth mentioning.
Right, because everyone says that their conversation is nothing worth mentioning when it's nothing worth mentioning. Like, could you be more suspicious? They didn't even, like, suddenly start talking about something else. They just, like, were like, nothing's happening here, good day, and then, like, walked away from each other. Like, that's the most suspicious thing I've ever seen in my life. But, yeah, we're back here again, so I'm gonna say that, I'm gonna say that we've done everything. Well, except this, I guess. What is this? Whoa. Oh god. Yeah, I'm not gonna read this. Maybe later. Hey, what's up, bitches? Wow, it's very white in here. Hi.
The majority of citizens here in New Atlantis count on Reliant Medical. I believe our reputation speaks for itself.
Does it?
Welcome to Reliant. If you're in need of medical assistance or require supplies,
what are you looking
I'm
at?
sure we can accommodate you.
I'm over here, man. Thank you. I see. So I can buy medical supplies here and stuff? Tell me more about Reliant Medical.
Well, everyone knows Reliant, largest medical provider in the settled systems. They've spent decades advancing medical science with their research division, and have built an entire supply network to keep us all healthy. They've always been quite proud to work here.
Okay. Well, sometimes I can feel other people's emotions so strongly it can be problematic.
So, you're an empath. Very few people have this gift, or curse, depending on how you look at it. There have been some clinical trials of a regimen that can suppress this talent permanently. It's perfectly safe, assuming you're interested.
I'll think about it.
Check all the time.
Interesting. Okay.
It's a big decision.
Ooh. Clothers, you say? Ooh, what's Orion Tower? Is it a... I was gonna say, is it a house or something? Or apartments, I guess. Residencies. Oh god. How mechanical it all looks. This doesn't look very warm or welcoming at all. Hello? Oh god, no. No. I didn't think that through. For some reason I thought I was just gonna knock. I don't... Oh, see, this room looks nice. Why can't the rest of it look like that? Okay, well, interesting. Alright, clothers. Why isn't that one open? Ooh, look at this. That kind of rocks.
Please
Hi.
let me know if I may assist you.
Sure
you
thing.
won't find a larger array of options in all the settled systems, I guarantee you.
This voice sounds kind of familiar. Let me see what you got.
I'm sure you'll be satisfied with the selection.
Maybe not. Let's see. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Ew. Ooh, that one's cool. Oh, that's just that in green. Right, okay. Ooh, that's cool. That's really cool. Oh, pretty. Cool. I want this. Fuck yeah. Did I get it? I think I got it. Alright, thanks, sir.
Patronage is appreciated.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Oh, it looks cool. Look at me. Oh, hell yes. With a gun in my hand and a suit on my bod. I look fucking stylish as hell. Alright, let's get out of here.